And we're live. At least mostly. I'm feeling a slightly undead tonight. Um, I will
Slight.
endeavor to not sneeze and hack into this microphone as much as possible, but I make no promises. I make none. So, the decibel ratings might be off the chart. It's also been a few weeks since we played last. Dion, you only missed one session.
Oh.
Was it?
Yeah. And so how we're going to kick this off, instead of making you roll and as is typical, you just fail until near the end of the episode. I'm just going to let you pass this roll as your spirit is able to reclaim your body.
Oh, okay.
But here's how we're going to do this.
We can't spend the whole of the episode going, just come with us, dead body that we're dragging around. We haven't realised it's dead yet. Oh, disappointing.
So you have been perfectly aware what your undead body has been doing. Luckily for you, your adventuring party has taken you with them. So your very impressionable undead self has just been following their lead instead of like who you're supposed to be following. And of course, just because of the comedy of this situation, they have no idea that you're undead. They just, Lady Celeste is having a moment and being very quiet. But your soul, your spirit, has been attached to your rotting body. You arrived in a new to you city, having been transported here underground in mine carts for an undefined amount of time. You don't know how much time has actually passed. But you are quite a far ways away. And one of your contacts from that first village mysteriously found himself here. You use some points to bring him into being here. I did mention kind of in passing, but they do have dirigibles. So he did actually take a dirigible here. Who knows why? He's not even sure. But so Cyclax is the name of the city that you're in now. If you notice, though, it bears a striking resemblance to your own home in that it is a bunch of islands separated out. Of course, these are like mountainous islands. Yours are more flattened plateaus, not quite so elevated. Where I've got your little figure in the middle here that says, "You are here. This is the Great Market." This is kind of where you came up in the middle of things. I described the market as being an all day and night affair. It never really shuts down. So even though you arrived here very late into the night through the cellar of a bar, that cellar was attached to the deep beneath, where you followed some undead who were canny enough to have stashed clothing to make themselves pass as residents. They passed through the cellar into the bar and out, leaving behind a dead guard. You guys were interrogated by Inspector Lestrade of the Dwarven Lestrades, who, after examining all the evidence, took your word at value that undead is in play. And that's kind of where we ended things last night. You are told by Lestrade that the inn here will put you up until you can figure things out in the morning. Likely, they'll send somebody over to introduce you to the town leadership and get a more direct statement to them. You're not asked to stay in town or anything like that. He completely believes that you had nothing to do with the soldier's death. And apparently does believe that there might be some undead in town disguised as populace, dwarves, one of them exceedingly wide, but dwarves nonetheless. Lady Celeste, as you guys are contemplating this, you kind of walk out of the bar because you if you need to get equipment, because there's not really a lot you have on you. Well, you have all your gear, but this is the night market's going on now. The air is filled with scent of bizarre spices, aromas that you may not have encountered before. And suddenly Lady Celeste falls over gasping for air as suddenly blood starts pouring out of all the wounds that the undead didn't care about, but now you being a living body again, you do care about your liquids escaping.
Do you though?
Yeah, so literally she falls over in like the throes of dying as you're watching her suddenly bleed out on the ground.
Oh. I'm looking at my character sheet and I'm only missing 1 hit point. That's a really bad paper cut.
Man, not anymore.
It's a cardboard cut. Oh no.
I did heal her when she got that wound in the first place. I don't know
Yeah,
if that worked or
didn't
not.
count.
Okay.
For things that happened afterwards. But she's showing more life, quote, life, than she has in a bit now. And she's
what the hell happened in that pub? I've been looking around.
Double over, start
people
spewing.
start looking in your direction. A few people start pointing and screaming.
I just lay there for a minute, just catching my breath, like.
No, you're dying. You're actually dying.
Oh, I am
Right
literally
in front
dying.
of
Okay.
You are literally dying in front of them.
Oh, well, if only we had, say, inventory points that we could spend to get. Hey, here's a health potion.
Yes. So, Imiko, do you pull out a health potion? Yeah. Okay.
Sure.
You are in a place where you can easily pay money to get your inventory back, by the way.
But you'll need to.
Okay, with the healing potion, did anybody have the stats for the basic healing potion?
50 points, I think, off the top of my head.
All right. So go from 0 and take 50 back.
50, 0, 5, 0?
So I'm
5-0.
just double checking. Yeah, 5-0.
It says in the backpack section if you look. How much
Yeah, I knew it was around somewhere.
Yeah.
Arcturus looks over at Lady Celeste while she's taking the healing potion and just said, rub some dirt on it.
Sure.
So, Lady Celeste, as I said, you were completely aware of what was going on. You just couldn't interact with your body. You were kind of forced to trail along behind it. And when you suddenly were able to pull yourself back into the body, it's quite obvious that the body was kind of held in that state between being alive and dead. And
Everybody there was
moment or
tethered,
two, and you just would have crossed over to death entirely.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people there that were tethered, I remember.
There were. Yeah.
So I like explain everything, just like fade to black sequence.
Not here in the market.
Oh well, okay. Yeah,
there are people are staring
like,
now. They're like,
there's a lot I need to tell you guys. Yeah.
I went to this mystical land called California.
That sounds like it was made up. Oh,
yeah, I have to. There's a lot that has to be discussed right now. I can explain if we can get a room for the night somewhere.
Oh no, you again. You
we
were
have
perfectly aware of what was going on. You know, you have a room.
Okay.
We did that on the night market. Needed to get some resupplies and stuff.
Yeah, so you can
idea.
go ahead and resupply any points you are down here if you wish.
How much is
it?
it
Is just the standard
10 per point.
Yeah,
10 per
per
point.
IP.
Perfect.
Yep.
The Bert was suggesting that we might be able to get a haggle deal or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if anybody wants to try and haggle, because you might have interesting things that they are more inclined to trade for, etc. You're welcome.
Given
to
that you
roll.
just also said we don't actually have any of our equipment.
No, you got it back from the chest. I was remembering myself that you got everything back.
I don't know. Did we bring trade goods or anything?
I mean,
don't think
I
so.
pick up stuff.
Naughty
as we go
Noon
along,
did.
But
Yeah. He specifically said he picked up some. And
Okay. Well, Moddy, I'm just paying the money because I just can't.
I want those trade goods for taking back to our place, so that we know what they've got as a selection.
And I also think you wanted to get some maps. I think they're new maps. and
Oh,
stuff.
more maps. Yes, as many maps as they have maps.
Yep.
Got loads of
So
stuff,
there's
so I've got more
again,
maps.
there's 5 trade guilds here, so each of them have their own routes. But there's only one shipping guild.
Is those,
which
are
they
those
do
the
have
same
maps for,
5 companies as in the last
Same.
place?
Yep, same.
Oh, then I've got all those maps.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, no,
Right.
you have the maps from there to here. Well, no,
Oh, I
I
need
take it
maps
back.
from-
No, you've got their round trip map for the whole
Yeah.
of the island itself.
Although we now know a better way to cross the island via minecart in the underground tunnels, so it's a lot quicker than having to go.
I mean, I
those
don't
ways.
remember the first part of that journey. I was unconscious.
Oh, must have happened because we're here. Well, that's the best way to do it. It's an overnight sleeper carriage, overnight sleeper service. Yeah.
All right, so pay whatever you want. 10 per point to refill your bags. That's one of the things I love about this system. No expanded shopping episodes. just to fill your bag.
Mhm.
Your boots. Lady Celeste, you can. Well, we'll rest up and you can heal up properly.
Yep. There are a lot of exotic things here. There are exotic fruits, spices. There are lots of things made from mushrooms.
Mhm.
One of the things I pointed out that was different in this city, the last city made most all of their food came from the sea. Lots of fish, lots of mushrooms as well, but that was their primary thing. Here, I mentioned that you were seeing livestock, even though this has ocean-based trade going on as well. They do have cattle here. They don't look like your cattle, but you kind of get the idea that they're basically the same. They look like oversized goats or sheep. They shear them for their fur. There's all kinds of meat dishes made from them. They milk them. But they look more like very large goats, about the size of your cows.
How long has it been since?
You don't know.
Did the undead?
Yeah, reckoning of time is odd because their nights last a month long, or months long. There's no real great way to tell time.
I'll ask if there have been polar. It's not polar bears. I can't remember what the bears were that we. The big bears.
Yeah.
they've
The
been
one
around.
bear that you made a friend with.
Yeah.
You ate 2 of his companions. Yep.
You
Just
said he
one.
was
Just
sorry.
one.
He
We don't know
offered
what
the
happened to it,
remains
though.
to you.
Yeah. It was just on one companion. The other 2 were just slightly mauled.
Yes. Who are now missing, along with your
Yeah.
lore master.
Well, missing. Don't really care where they
Yeah.
are. But yeah, I'll ask if there's any of them around. I expect not in the city, but you never know.
Lestrade, part of it is he knew exactly what your lore master looked like because apparently they are generic in look, as he described your lore master.
Don't.
Oh.
But you also got the impression that they've not been around for a very long time, as measured in their years, so hundreds of years.
Yeah, there is stuff that we wanted to do that we brought up last time, but did we want to quickly do a side thing of Dion going, hey, is all this shit happening? Or not?
Yeah,
Before
you
we
can
get
go
into it?
back into the bar, have a hot mug of something.
Yes.
You're quite dry, Lady Celeste.
Water.
Partially because you had embalming fluids running through your body until that healing potion hit you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
And actually, as part of your talk, you might be describing that about these tubes that were connected to your arm, and you could feel fluid coming in one and blood going out the other. In Arcturus, remember how I described that while drinking seemed fine, anything you tried to put in your stomach made you very sick? Well, now you're also remembering you had these tubes in your arms.
Yeah.
Wow, you people are weird.
Yeah. Didn't like that. Don't like being dead. Don't recommend it. Nope.
I guess the other thing that Lady Celeste would have known, does know, and you could share, is that there were many other people being processed along with you, and the lore master was taken with you. You barely remember that, but you didn't see him on the slabs, although you did see your other 2 companions that came through with you on the slabs. And
I don't remember
Arcturus
any of
was
this.
on. You guys were batched out and not in the same batch. Arcturus was in another batch.
Oh.
And then Imiko and Naughty Noon were apparently in the last batch. That's when you guys woke up in the cart. So you guys hadn't been processed yet.
Oh.
Arcturus,
Oh, they did a thing before the. Oh my god. Okay. All
Because we
right.
didn't fail the saves and stuff. That's why.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now it makes sense. Okay.
So
Holy
you're saying
shit.
he's a bad guy?
Hmm.
We knew that, didn't we?
Yep.
Did we not?
So yeah,
suspected.
Arcturus can work out that they rescued you while you were in the process of becoming zombified. And you
Right.
probably have a cocktail of all kinds of stuff in you, which is what's making you sick right now.
How do I get rid of it? Ah! Ah!
Oh, like you haven't had strange liquids and stuff in your body before.
Would my spell cleanse be able to work?
Oh, it absolutely would. That would get it
Okay.
out of him faster, but otherwise
Okay.
it just would clear out in a few days as his normal
I
body
stand
broke
back.
it down.
All right. So I'm gonna cleanse myself and Arcturus.
Here in
So
the
does this come in the
bar,
form of a magical suppository, or is this?
It's a magical spell. It's a spell. So
take
it's
away
just
and
I
hide behind a
open my
bar.
tome and I
Yeah.
flip to the page and I just kind of
I cast Pepto
Holy light.
Bismol.
Yeah. Basically, because I worship the god of time, the way that it technically works is that I reverse time for the body to before it was poisoned, but everything else stays the same.
It could be
All right, do you have to
Redman's
roll
spell.
for that, or does it just happen?
It just happens. I just spend 10
Okay, well
MP.
that's an interesting thing that you did that then. I will note that you have done that.
That's suspicious.
So you cast it on Arcturus and yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just strengthen and purify the soul energy coursing through your companions. Each target recovers from all status effects. That's it.
Yep. Hold on a second. Give me a sec. All right, dog.
Yeah, it's your vision of Randall's dyspeptic powers.
Yeah.
I
Juice cleanse.
We're doing this in the middle
Every
of a
night
bar,
with this
right?
dog.
Apparently.
So
Every night with this dog, right at
don't
the
worry,
time
you
of
just
stream.
ate something bad, we'll say, and they will
Mhm.
get a reputation as being a bad bar, and I'm sure they'll be fine with that.
Oh, and as you come back to the bar, you see there are many tables breaking out in gossip. Apparently, the dead guard had been seeing many people's wives, and they wonder why all their children kind of look the same.
Oh dear.
They're now convinced that someone pushed the guard down the stairs, as having found out.
Well, that's not us.
I'm waiting for Noddy to say, "Oh, that's all right. All your doors look the same to me." With his usual text. He's a tactful one.
Yeah.
Naughty
like
Noon.
roll double ones.
Creating
Then I'll say,
diplomatic strife wherever he goes.
Maybe he just didn't realise who his wife was because you all look the same. Yeah.
Oh, is this one yours?
All right. Well,
Okay.
we learn a thing, do we?
Apparently.
Wow. That's
Oh, let
good.
me make to see if you caught something as you
No.
were being put under by all these. Well, you were literally killed, and then something shoved into you right at the point of spirit release from the body that kept you bound to your body. It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant at all. Go ahead and make me a double insight roll, please.
It's the
And
new
again, we're
Butler's
staying with
holiday
tens for now.
experience.
Which one of us is doing it?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you're the one who died and came
Oop.
back as a dead guy.
You might have
11.
died, but I had to go
Arcturus
swimming in
hadn't yet
water.
got to the point where they offed him to turn him into undead. They just prepped him.
was getting
All right.
close.
Did you get a 10?
Yeah, I got 11.
You got 11. Okay. You don't know what to make of it, but you did hear a conversation. Let's see. Give me a second here. Let me get to it. Okay. it was a dwarf talking in trade common. Again, it's kind of rough, but you can make out the conversation for the most part. It's close enough to your own trade common. Asking another of how many of the priests are here. And someone else responding with, it's early yet. The priests of Arnak are just beginning their mission. You have no idea what that means. You don't know, priests of implies some clerical organization, but you don't know who this Arnak is.
Does the name Arnak ring a bell to anybody? Any of you guys?
Probably, but it's been several weeks. So.
No.
I just explained, like, I remember slightly hearing this, but I'm not sure, and I remember the name.
What was the name?
You guys talking in the main bar?
Apparently. What was the name of that senator guy in the other village said that he worshipped? Was that Arnak or was that someone else?
It's you haven't you don't recognize this name.
Well,
if you're talking in the bar, and the bar is fairly crowded. A dwarf who's deep into his cups, looks a little bit older, kind of stops at your table for a minute, looks at you blurry-eyed, tosses off the rest of his drink, and says, "You got that wrong, buddy. It's not the priests of Arnak, it's the priests Arnak. It's High Imma Amen, our old tongue. It means the evil high priests." Kind of funny.
Oh.
Why would you name yourself evil like that? I mean, I guess it's a way to just own it. I guess they just own it.
That's like, why would you call yourself a vizier? You're automatically evil then.
Thank you. Thank you.
He looks at his empty cup, kind of licks his lips and says, "I know a little bit more about the old tales and the High Imla'ama language. If you need yourselves a wise man here, I'll keep talking for how long it takes me to drain this here vessel. But if you'll pardon me for a minute, there's another vessel that needs draining. I'll be right back."
We'll be right here. I don't usually condone drinking to excess, but I will support it this one time.
You remember that the Inspector Lestrade ordered up a very nice steaming glass of milk.
Hmm.
Okay.
A steaming glass
Did he
of
go away? I
milk.
mean, we left and went and refilled our inventory points and then came back. Is it still on the bar? Is it still steaming?
It just doesn't stop steaming. It's been 3 days and it's still.
I was going to say, this is not.
Can I order him a steaming glass of milk?
You can.
I don't think
The bartender looks at the man who passed, looks into you, and says, "Okay."
But I'll also
don't-
follow it up with a mug of your finest ale.
Oh, it's all the same. I guess by finest you mean a cleaner vessel.
How much?
Let me
would
just
that
spit
cost
on
me?
this here rag and wipe it down a second time.
Oh, okay. I toss him a zenny.
Him, her, it's hard to tell with these dwarves. None of them have hair.
None of them. They're all bald. It's so blinding in the light.
At least they all wear hats, for the most part. Okay, so
We
he
can
gives
make
you a few
fortune
minutes
in
alone.
wigs.
Lady Celeste, you ordered a beer and a warm milk.
I offer the milk first, and then I immediately have the
Well,
beer
he's not
as
back
well.
yet. He's giving
Okay.
you guys a bit of time to think about whether or not you want to listen to this guy or what you want to ask this guy.
Now, what do we want to ask him? He
Oh,
seems
I
like he
don't
knows a lot
know.
of stuff.
I mean, he
about
could be the
area.
town's con artist. You don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
He didn't seem to like the fact that they were
Dude.
evil.
Yeah.
but he might have been. I mean, let's ask the bartender, bar manager, whoever this is. Hey, Priest Arnak, is that a thing? So we got somebody else who can verify that this guy
Sure.
isn't just talking rubbish.
Bartender doesn't look as old, although again it's hard to tell. Just kind of shrugs and says, "That's before my time." But yeah, he's one of the elders here. He's also our town drunk. I'd take what he says with a grain of salt, but he has been around for quite a while. He used to be one of them adventuring sorts. Even went on a ship,
Wait.
fought the undead wars. Well, at least the tail end of it when they were doing the mop-up job. Still before my time, though.
All right. I've just remembered that you don't talk, or you are talking dwarf, and we don't understand dwarf. Well,
Nope,
that's
talking
impressive.
common. Trade common.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, it's deeply accented, but you can make it out. At one point in time, the storms did not divide all the continents. So at one
Yeah, I was
point,
gonna
you
say,
all
because-
had a similar trade language.
Even so, I mean, the trade common must have changed over time.
It did. Some words takes a bit to understand, but you can make it out mostly.
Why would people still be using trade common if they didn't need to?
Because they're
communicate
not
with other
homogenized
races?
cultures, and so it's just an easy. They
it's-
have one language that they all kind of understood, and they come together on.
It's like you've got Scottish and Welsh and English, and everyone's started
Mhm.
a common trade ton of Latin.
All right.
well,
Well,
And
If
Scouts,
you're
that's a
not
separate
going to
language.
talk about what you want to do, he will make his way
Um,
back.
Yeah, I've got a question for him when if he comes back and stuff.
He looks at the warm milk that's in front of him and says, "What's this?"
Just a joke, and I offer the beer.
I brush my teeth with the other stuff.
Hmm. Ah, interesting.
Yeah, it's served to you hot and rich. It's got spices in it that smell of like cardamom and cinnamon, and it's rich and thick, like it's more cream than milk.
I take a sip of it myself.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Ooh, it's like eggnog.
Kind of. It's that rich. It doesn't. It
Yeah.
doesn't taste like it's got egg in it though. Just spiced warm milk. It's mostly cream.
Delicious.
It is entirely delicious.
So, tell us more about these priests.
Yes, them evil high priests, priest of Arnak. You know, back in the day, when them undead bastards, they're troops, they're infantrymen, if you want to call them that. Ain't got much brain left in between them ear holes. So you think they're all dumb, but they ain't. They're leaders. No. They send their priests out first. They get them into the different communities. They can pass for whoever it is they're trying to blend in with, and they start to sow discontent. They start to find out what levers they can press, which politicians they can buy, which people would accept certain remunerations to turn their back on the brethren, if you will. That's the first stage. They send out their damn priests. And then you get the messengers of Skyrain. Evil, darkest night cloaked to ride on fell beasts that come out of the night sky. Once the messengers appear, it's not much longer before the army start marching.
Do you think
The GM here is just now recognizing that this bears a very suspicious similarity to the Lord of the Rings.
do you think there's a correlation with the disappearances lately?
If 'twere 150, 200 years ago, maybe. We haven't seen them priests about. No one's heard of them. No particular strife going on except for them damn highwaymen attacking everybody for no damn good reason. No, we put it into that undead threat within my lifespan. I got to see some of them battles. I came in, I was just old enough to hold myself a spear and a shield. Played mop up. few of them critters are still around after the main forces got killed off and shunted off to whatever dimension that they go to. He takes a big gulp of his beer.
Himiko, go ahead.
Yeah, I hear tell that there's a nursery rhyme or something that goes with the undead that reminds.
Yes, it's very provocative, and Jim meant to write one up, but I can't rightly remember how that limerick went.
It's the one thing Himiko's trying to find. I'll get it.
But it was the greatest limerick.
I'll get it out of you yet, old man. Fine.
No, let me see how it went. Let's see, sword and spears are no good. You want to bash them up right, you gotta use clubs and force weapons, things that don't slash or pierce. They work best, you see. Can't really kill them. Best you can do is cripple them so they can't actually do anything. See what else there was there. It's good to have priests, something about saying them holy words and detaching the living souls off of the dead body so they can go on to the rewards. Something about that. What else was there? Silver and gold. Silver and gold has some effect on them.
Okay. Never heard any of that before. But I don't know nothing about no undead. Silver and gold. Well, we have a...
Oh, and burning. Burning's good for just about anything.
Yeah. True. And decapitation.
We got a whole limerick about that too, but it's just one word. It just goes burn them, 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 burn them.
Yes, it's just one word.
Yeah, it's just one word.
That's a language thing. Dion is muted, so...
Oh, out of character, should we tell this guy what's up? And that there's
You
like...
can do what you want. I
don't know.
I mean, he must have heard... It was in... Well, maybe he didn't hear, but it was in this bar where we were saying, they're undead. So,
yeah.
You know...
That's just crazy talk. We put it into them.
I've seen them.
Every last
we
one
saw
of
them.
I've seen them. I've
about
sent them to the great beyond myself.
No, you must be imagining things. You're drinking too much of that milk.
I was
Never
tethered.
Yeah, you're just about tethering. We've been hearing about
Yeah.
tethering.
The four of us came together when we fought undead. That was like
Did we?
our first mission out. Remember the rest of the people who were with us who all got slaughtered, and then the four
You
of us
sure
made
they
it out
weren't
there
just
while we were
particularly
running away?
slow people that you mistook for undead?
They were undead. There
No.
were skeletal rats that attacked us. There were...
Well, maybe they were just hungry rats.
No, they
coming
were
back.
skeletons.
You can see
Well,
their
you
bones.
know, so hungry that you're seeing the bones sticking out through the skin. I mean, you must have just seen things there.
Are you? Hey, you're the town drunk, right? So you're used to people not believing your
Oh,
wild
hey,
tales.
I represent
Believe
that.
our
I mean-
wild tales for one time, for a change.
I would like to spend a Fabula point.
To do.
I'm going to spend a Fabula point to do one of my Orator class abilities, Unexpected Ally.
Oh,
You may use
another
an
one.
action and spend a Fabula point to choose a non-hostile creature able to hear and understand you. If you do, they become helpful towards you, so long as you are kind and respectful to them and your requests are reasonable. So I am going to explain to him what we've been through the past, 2 days or so, and the guy that did the thing to us, and it just explained everything to this dude, because in her mind he's the town drunk, nobody's gonna take him seriously, but also he's an old seasoned adventurer, he might come in handy.
Well, he drains his beer. He says, well, if I understand your spell right there, treating me kindly would mean filling up this mug again.
I happily throw another gold to the bartender, and I tip the bartender a gold. Yeah.
1 unit of cash, yes. All right, yeah,
So
he's
it goes
game.
to
He's drank at least 3 large beers in your presence, and you have you assume he's been drinking all night, but he still seems mostly sober. It's like, okay, well, let's take it on proof then that you're seeing such undeads and such. Well, nobody's been
Good
seeing them evil bird riding bastards around in the sky, so they just must be now in the spreading of word stage where they're going around and buying politicians and sneaking their ways into all the systems of the government and such.
Did you say evil
You
bird?
know,
Right?
if I was one of these evil priests, I'd sneak me one of these people in to a bar. Maybe that bartender over there who charges too much for his beer might be one of them priests. I mean, how better to sow discontent amongst the people than charging too much for your alcohol?
I agree.
Archers,
It's criminal.
you're asking?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just bird riding bastards. Is this something I missed?
Oh.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like if you're saying there's undead around, but ain't nobody seeing the messengers of Skyraying abouts, they must still be in the early stages of getting a foothold in on the populace. You ain't around from here. Are you saying you fought these undead here or in your own place? And that'd be your problem. I mean, I don't know what to say about that.
In our own
It would be our
place,
problem.
but
It would be everybody's problem if the ways are opening up again.
Our
The ways
own
are opening up.
ways.
Well, we came from somewhere else.
Well, yeah, I figured you got here on a boat, maybe.
Well, then the ways are opening up.
Well, I mean, you know, there are lots of people around. Our boats go all around this island.
Oh my god. You are so drunk.
You know, I very much appreciate the alcohol, overpriced as it is. What more can I do you for? I mean, I was just an infantryman in the last stages of the war. I mean, we were mostly hunting down the people that aided and abetted. You know what I'm saying? The people that they bought off, the mines that they turned.
Did they have a mark on them so that they knew who they were working for and for other people? Secret tattoo, brand in the neck.
Well, I
anything like that?
mean, your average citizen
Handshake?
that fell under their power ain't
Right.
one marked in any particular way. But I understand the priests, they all had a ring of sorts. 6 different orders, 6 different symbols. Each of them had a focus on what peoples they would corrupt and how they went about it. Let me see if I can remember. It's a dragon, it's a hawk, it's a sea drake, a lion, a dog. It's either a great horse or a green horse. I don't rightly remember. Some kind of horse.
bring them all together.
I mean, dragons, yeah, I've heard of those, but dogs, they're a fantasy animal. We've never seen any of those.
No. I said a ring, fella, not one of them gauntlet-y things you could snap fingers with. Not one of them.
Yeah, who would want one of those? Lame.
Yeah, 6 different orders, six different ways that they'd infiltrate the society.
Well, shouldn't there be 10 rings, one for each finger?
I don't know. Maybe their Lord Master's got 6 fingers. You ever think of that?
So we must find the 6-fingered man.
6-fingered man.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like tentacles, and there's 6 of them. Yeah. But there was that's the only real mark that the people this can mix in with normal societies. You know, they look just like anyone else here. They'd probably look like a dwarf, maybe look like you.
They are dwarves, right? Or they are the people. They are just people who have been corrupted or swayed by words.
That's debatable. We were never able to actually get one of them priests and find out if it was a glamour or if it was someone that was turned. My thoughts on it was it's a particular person that got turned.
But we know someone, don't we? Isn't
What, the
Dwarkin?
senator dwarf dude?
Yeah, Dwarkin. Dwarkin?
Him, yeah, Dwarkin.
Yeah. I wonder if he's
Yeah,
a
he's
priest
the
or a
council
changed
leader
person.
of the city up
Yeah.
to the east, a fair bit from here.
Right, and he's
He's evil.
yeah. He worships the Dark Master.
He tried
Well,
to
it's
turn
in
me
the
into
name,
an
like I
undead.
said, evil priests.
Yeah.
Like it's in the name, Arnak, evil.
They're attempting to turn people undead. They almost succeeded with me.
You look all right.
Yeah, I got better.
I got better.
But there was a moment where my soul had left my body, but I was still tethered in the mines to my body. And I watched my body get up on its own like a zombie and go along with everyone. And I still don't understand
You
how
know-
they didn't notice, but I'm looking past that because we are friends.
No, he's nodding along. He's like, sometimes when I drink way too much, I wake up and I feel just that way.
I was gonna say.
No, there were other spirits and ghosts of people trapped there that I was speaking to.
You wanted us to notice that you were undead and kill you?
They couldn't move on. They were all stuck and trapped in the mines. They couldn't move on to the better, nirvana.
Gee, if only a priest could have helped.
Yeah, if I was alive, I would have. I kind of fell and broke my everything.
Let's see what else. We did run into one of the messengers I was talking about. They're like the shock troop, like special forces for these undead. Very combat intensive, very smart, very tactical. We got ours, and all by himself and lonesome. They usually travel in groups. They wear dark cloaks, dark green and gray. They kind of blend in with the night sky. They wear armor made of black scales, as if from a mighty dragon of some sort. Dressed up in like plate mail, but they're made of scales. Flat black helms, steel covering the front. No slots for eyes, no breathing holes, just a black.
Then how'd they see?
Excuse me.
Arcturus has gained a new goal. Ride an eagle.
Now they got the form of men though, tall men like you. Actually taller, like the old, the great men that used to be here. Died out long ago. But what they look like under them helms. Yeah. When you first got here, you found this like a cairn, an old hinge of some sort where there were a bunch of very large skeletons. Not giants, just they were, over 6 feet, 7 feet tall, very thick of bone. Yeah, the one that we took down, we were able to knock its beast out from under it with one of our catapults. It plummeted to the ground, but didn't seem to hurt it. Got up, laid waste to half my unit all by itself until we were able to. I got the bright idea. You see, I'm a thinker. At least I used to be. I don't think so good these days, but we got lassos, we got ropes, and we got a hold of its limbs, legs, arms, head. We attached them to our boars, and we all pulled. We just pulled until we dismembered that bastard.
Just completely disable it. Understand. Okay. They can't, pull themselves back together, can they?
Well, we burned the body afterwards just to be
Okay.
safe, but them parts weren't wiggling around or anything. They were bleeding like a living being was, so I don't think they were undead, but it's all fire purifies everything, so into the fire went all the limbs, the head. The thing was, we couldn't get the head out of the helmet, so we couldn't see what it looked like. Its arms, its legs, its torso all looked like a man. Strong, healthy man, but that head, who knows what that helmet hid.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Do we want to ask this guy anything else?
I have no idea what to ask.
Man, me either.
I mean, how much have you
Oh.
had to drink? I guess is one question. Just
Oh, no. Speaking of the ways, is there one near here, maybe a bit north? Do you know there's a way
Well,
stone?
it's our entire island is free of the curtain. The storms they happen out more towards the sea, so there ain't any on the land.
No, there are two on the land.
No, you're
One-
talking about the stones.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's different.
yeah. I was
well-
reading the stones. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one summoning stone towards the center of the island, but even back in my day, during the tail end of that war, it didn't operate, didn't work right.
If we draw a quick sketch of the island, as far as we know,
You have a
there
map
was-
of the island. You have
Yeah,
an
there's
actual.
one down here, and we've heard that there's one up here
Yep.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Do
and
you
that's where
know?
he's like, oh yeah, it's
Oh.
more towards the middle of the island.
Okay.
Hmm.
isn't there two down where we came from?
No,
Isn't
there
that
was,
why we were split up?
no, there was one down. We're trying to go north to find the other. Well,
Right, but we were split up. The
Yep.
group was split in two. Wasn't that because there were two things?
Was there? Oh no, I remember
Yeah.
there was two. I thought the other one.
Yeah,
was
they
something else.
they appeared at one. We appeared at another one that was
Yep.
all cracked that we fixed. So there's a third one on the island as well.
He doesn't know about the only one he knows about is the one that's
That
towards
is
the
the
center of
one
the
that's-
island,
All right,
which is
okay.
like right off the coast here, is where he remembered it being. But it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
operable
Okay.
a couple hundred years ago.
All right. Who would know more?
Oh wait, I'm pinging
than-
something you can't even see.
No, we
Yeah,
can't see the map.
well-
We can.
Oh, I
saw
moved
the
it
map.
there.
You
Okay,
went to the
yep,
map.
all right.
Yeah.
Where
Where are we?
where?
You are down on the coast
else.
here.
Okay, we're down there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh,
We need to go northeastish.
ish. Yeah.
All right. So, as much of a fount of knowledge as you are, where would we go if we needed to find out more stuff about older things than you? Unless,
No, you
have
need to
like
get
a
yourself a
library?
lore master.
right. Okay. But what about here on your land? Are there people who is there a library? It's a place with books.
Library?
Do you have books? Do you have written word? Yeah, of course you've got written word. We've seen.
Well,
the
we
thing
got
above
written
the
words, of
main
course.
thing,
We
yeah.
got books, but if you want the real old lore, you want the tablets,
Okay.
hammered on bronze. But that's
where
in
are
the
they?
old tongue.
Where are they?
In the library.
And where's the library?
Well, here.
In this town?
Well, yeah. Where would you expect it to be?
I don't know.
Why
I
would you
don't
talk
live
about
around here. That's
libraries
what
in
I'm
other towns?
asking. Oh my god.
We have to interlibrary loan it from somewhere else, actually.
Yeah, I mean it could
Yep.
be that.
So
all
number
of the
17
rules
on the
stored
map.
in the law
I'm going to
section.
assume you got a map of this city too, since you said you were picking up maps.
Yeah. Oh, up there,
So number 17 is the place of the Great Hold. Religious and political gatherings, festivals, that sort of things held there, as well as the old library, which is where all the hammered plates are.
Let's go burn it all down.
Well, but they're made of metal. It won't help.
Well, that's if you get it hot enough.
Well, yeah. All right, but I mean, we need a translator then, I guess. And
Yeah.
Oh, there's plenty of people that can translate there. They charge pretty good amount. Like
Yeah.
the beer here. She looks over at the
Unfortunately,
bartender.
I
and shrugs.
don't know what the scale is, but we're not absolutely overwhelmed with cash. I have to say.
it's a city, so it's got to be a walkable or at least travelable distance within.
How many walkable cities do you know? We're actively trying to make sure that no city is walkable. It's cars only.
There's actually a measure at the bottom of the thing. It's in feet. So 4, 8,
Oh, there it is,
12. Yeah, it's in feet. So I mean, it's not a huge distance.
But whose feet?
Dwarven feet.
I look
The
down
great
at
men.
the dwarf. Oh yeah. The dwarves have huge feet, like giant.
They got small, delicate feet, actually.
Oh well. Then I look over generally in the direction and see the building immediately. Then. All right, so we can get more information over there.
Yeah, you can buy yourself a day pass so that you can use the libraries, and if you want a scribe to copy them out for you, in whatever language you'd like. You can have that done too. Now, if you were a student, you can if you're a student, you can use it for free, but those services will still cost you. Everyone else has got to pay to use the libraries. Don't suppose any of you are students.
I mean, yes, but not from. I mean, we can pretend to be, but we're not from here.
Are you from a duly appointed college that has got reciprocation with our own?
No.
Oh well.
I like animals.
I don't think we got a petting zoo around here, but there are plenty of places where you got them snow yaks around, and they make some good milk out of it. I still just like to brush my teeth with it, though. Get that good fat skim all over your teeth. I keep you going through the whole day until the next beer.
I don't want to talk to this guy anymore. It's disgusting. We go.
Well, aren't you a pleasant bit of sunshine?
I'm the diplomat.
I mean, if you got nothing else specifically you want to ask him, that's about what he knows. So they have an infiltration crew that's sent in first that kind of finds out where the frailties in your society are, and they start to leverage people in power. They all have rings, 6 different animals represented.
What do the rings look like? Are they? Is it like here is an animal when it is shaped as a ring and wrapped round, or is it a picture of an animal on a ring, or is it like, hey, this particular stone represents this animal? Or
No, it's actually engraved upon the. If I remember what tails were, I never saw one myself, but they're not very ostentatious like. They're very plain, very ordinary.
Big horse, they attach a ring to it, then that's what they have to carry around.
I mean, they're all made of precious metals. Most are silver, some are gold, some of them that.
But I thought silver and gold was horrible to the undead. I thought that was.
Yeah, to some of them, but these priests ain't undead. Now are they? You ain't been listening.
What's the silver
Their
and
shock
gold?
troops are the undead.
What's the silver and gold stuff about? Is it like the metal itself, or is it just they touch it to them, or you make
Well,
mace
some
out of it
philosophers
and
say
the
that the
mace?
silver is tied to the moon and gold is tied to the sun, and them two celestial objects have a lot of spiritual power that undead and creatures of evil don't like that much. But now these priests are another matter. They're men in the large form. I mean, dwarves are men too, as are elves, I guess. But they're mortal, so gold and silver don't have much more sway over them than any other mortal.
They do with your bullets.
What's the bullet?
Yeah.
Oh, you got one of them little
Yeah.
metal shooter things, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, but is there some way I can flavour my bullets to be silver or gold?
You just say they are. I mean, I'm fine with that.
Well, it's just, if it's actually effective against things, and you go, oh,
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Probably not pure silver and gold because that'd get expensive.
Yeah, and they also don't really work very well as bullets.
Yeah. Good 10% at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So that's his read on the situation, is that the thinking people were just mortals, swayed to evil, and the shock troops were the undead.
All right. Anything else we want to do?
Well, if that's all you got for me, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go put some money on this raffle here you have over here. They're trying to find out which wife that soldier didn't sleep with. He got around apparently.
Yeah. Surprised you had enough time for guarding at that rate. Right. So what's the next thing we want to do?
I mean, more information we can get from the library, but I don't know if that is.
We can also say we slept on this the next day or whatever. We just.
I mean, yes.
It's not vitally important that we actually keep track of this.
Do we have the money to like hire a scribe and stuff?
We don't know what the costs are.
No idea how much they cost, so.
We might have to do some earn money quest thing first before we can do it. We don't know until it might be like 1 gold gets you a scribe for a week.
You might have to clean dishes for a few nights.
1,000 gold gets you 5 minutes of their time. We have no idea.
Ooh, but if we're resting, we can build bonds, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You are resting in a safe place.
You want to build bond with the drunk? Is it?
I want to build a bond with one of you guys. I have one with Arcturus already. I think.
Mistrust because we didn't notice you were undead.
Yeah.
Right. No. I think I want to make a bond with Imiko.
I've just said. I think I said this last time that I just during one of our downtimes I just said I've created bonds with all of you guys because that would rather than try to do it during an official rest period or anything because we've been around long enough and they're not that vital.
Yeah, so trusted ally, Imiko, I'm gonna do a bond when we rest tonight. Because those are helpful.
Which traits are you, or what trait are you giving it?
Loyalty, because trusted ally,
Yeah, that's pretty much what I mean.
party member, you know.
So loyal he didn't notice you were dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So loyal he couldn't believe you had turned.
Like I said, technically, as we explained to the audience again, if we knew that she was undead, we'd probably have to try and kill her because we're trying to anti-undead, so we just... Oh, we didn't know. That's the whole thing we just didn't notice because otherwise it'd probably have to kill you, so...
The undead paradox, man.
Whoops, didn't notice, but never mind.
But if they have a way to turn people undead, if that's what they were trying to do, because, I mean, it's almost worked, they could... That's probably what's happening to the missing people.
You want to make me a double insight roll again?
Yeah.
Since you are a cleric.
What we could potentially do is get gloves or something that's got streams of silver or gold on them, so if we shake someone's hand and they react to it, then we go, ha-ha, I'm dead, shakusi.
I mean,
It's like
if
the
you're
joy
close enough
buzzer.
to shake hands with the undead, then, you know,
Well,
surely
if
you would
the thing-
notice.
Yes, we would clearly notice the undead.
You're either undead or from your poor hygiene, you're a gamer. Which is it?
Could be both.
True.
All right, I see
Undead
you
gamer.
failed the roll there, so no particular
Dead.
insight for this.
Yeah. Just speculating and coming up with conspiracy theories.
Alright, well.
Well, if you want to go to the library, I wish you well, and I'm going to go do something else because I don't do words.
I mean, I don't. I'm going to pay somebody to do words for us. That's all.
I'll go with you, Naughty. We can go check that
Okay.
out.
All right. Well, you do have a night of you have a rest, so all your stuff comes back. Lady Celeste and Naughty Noon, you want to go check out the library, and you guys have to find a place to put up as well. Lestrade only said that they'd foot the bill for the night at this
I thought it
place.
was a
You got to
couple of
figure it out yourself after the night.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
we look
Arcturus, how about you and I go hit the streets and see what we can get in terms of money?
Sounds good.
Arcturus starts panhandling.
Yeah, well,
that's what he would do.
Exactly. With his skills, he can work out how to read the city and what's
Wait,
where
no.
can we stay for
He's the
cheap.
king of the hobos. He actually knows how to do useful work because that's the whole thing about Bowen. You do good work, you just don't stay.
Yeah.
So he'd know all about that sort of lifestyle that we're trying to get ourselves in, and I can be there as well, so that I can be in the city.
Sounds good. Yeah.
If there's anything to do with
You
helping
guys are going to go
animals,
and try and raise some money. All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. And Naughty Noon and Lady Celeste are going to head over to Area 17 over there, where all the priests and the educated people are.
education.
This is also where their college and places of learning are over there as well. Lestrade by morning hasn't come back to summon you anywhere. So if you wanted to start off early, you can. Again, he didn't say that you had to stay in town and all. He just said that at some point, the higher ups are going to want to talk to you. But by morning, there's no message.
Until we have a new location or something to go for, or something, we just might as well stay here anyway. So.
Yep. Although they do give you what their rates are if you wanted to continue to stay here. You could easily afford it. It's not very comfortable. You have 2 rooms. You weren't here for this, Dion, because they weren't sure what your customs were. There's one lady in the group, so they gave you 2 rooms. You could condense that down to 1 to save some money, but otherwise you could afford this for some time.
All right. I think we can condense down to 1 room. I'm not too worried about that.
It's 2 money units a night. Includes breakfast, but no other meal.
Well, that's not bad.
Breakfast is basically people line up in the bar. They just shove a porridge, a weak beer, or a warm milk at you. It is very nourishing, though. It actually tastes good, even though it looks like gruel. It's very filling.
Arcturus is not familiar with this term you use, breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, we can just do the room for a while. I got plenty of money.
Yeah.
I can foot it.
Good with that.
This particular bar is right near where a lot of the ship traffic comes in. So there are a lot of sailors that stay here just, a few days at a time just to get off the ship. So very reasonable rates. The beds are mostly clean. There are no amenities in the rooms, though. But they are, it's a safe spot. Safe enough, anyway. I want to take up with Imiko and Arcturus first. We're just going to reduce this to some rolls.
Okay, cool.
What do you want to try and do to find work? Do you want to panhandle Arcturus, or do you want to try and find actual work?
I don't know. I figure I'll ask around about work. If there's some good prospects, we'll do that. We'll probably get more money that way.
The easiest work for itinerants, people that are just here for a little while, is actually stevedoring down at the wharves, moving crates and boxes and goods on and off the ship. Pays pretty well, but it's backbreaking labor. And they hire people in and out all the time. That's the easiest job to get.
I'm curious.
What's the next easiest job? Is there something involving? Well, Imiko would be trying to, because this is what he does.
Well, as I said, there are
with animals, vet side of things.
There are farm animals around. I mean, basically, what passes for sheep, cows, pig, etc. So you could get a farming job.
Yeah, especially as he can actually understand the bloody animals and stuff.
Yeah.
This one.
And they're all telling you, "Save us! They're going to eat us!"
Yep, that's what happens. It's the natural course of life.
And you tell them, "Yep, and you will be delicious."
Yeah,
I like it.
It's the natural course of life. He's already come to terms with that.
All right, so are you guys going to split up then and do 2 different types of work?
Yeah, I
Sure.
think so because
Okay.
All right.
yeah.
All right, Arcturus, give me a roll
Split
that you probably will be one of the things because you're moving around boxes, schlepping it here and there.
That's why I'm not doing it.
Yep.
Might and
If you want, it can be double might. It doesn't have to
Yep,
be.
it can be double might.
It could be might and dex would be another one that could be used. I don't know what your stats are next for.
A success here means you do a good day's work, you get a good amount of pay, and you're asked to come back if you'd like. If you fail, you still make some money, but you're not asked to come back.
If you get a double one, then you've lost all the stuff on the ocean.
all right. Yeah.
You get a double one in your Imiko, you have incited a revolution amongst the livestock and they rebel against their masters.
Oh. See, I can't force a double one, Bert. Don't give me that. I can only fail it to get a point.
But I didn't do that great either.
All right, no, I don't want you to spend anything because this is just kind of a cutscene. You will make 7 money units today.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
Basically, you do a nominal day's effort, which will give you a couple of days of staying in a hotel and food. That's, can't ask for much more than that.
Well,
You don't do a stellar job, but you're also, not drunk while you're doing it. But you're not asked to come back. All right, Imiko, you are working with animals, so I'm going to say insight is going to be one of your
Okay, I'll
rolls.
do my usual insight and dex because that's always fun. Yeah, just
double one, and we have Animal Farm.
Wow, that is 1 point off the maximum I could possibly ever roll.
Nice.
All right. What do you do that spectacularly helps this farmer to
I think the main
earn
thing
more
is
money off of his livestock? Because you do it, whatever that is.
And
instead of being paid a day's labor, he actually cuts you in on the profit.
Probably the main thing is actually I understand what the animals actually wanting, so I can actually get them to behave themselves properly. And
they want to not be eaten.
Well, aside from that, tough luck on that one, kids. But like if one of them's got a sore hoof or something, that one's got a sore hoof over there, he needs to be a bit attended to. This one needs
all right.
to be
Yeah, maybe you help pick out the ones that
and...
are going to be good breeding stock, the ones that are the healthiest, and you're like, oh no, this one's diseased, and that really helps out. So the way this works is a 10 was the break point. You got 9 points over. You make 90 money units.
Well, I think I only make 70. So okay, I'll make that. I'll take that because that's the kind of money units I need. Ooh. You guys. I'll also try and reassure them about being eaten and the fact that they will be delicious, and that's what it calms them down. I explain to them it's the nature of life, and if you wouldn't exist if you weren't going to get eaten. So yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, I do want to exist, so.
Yeah. So you guys spend the day, one in back-breaking labor, the other one listening to animals pitifully crying for to not be eaten. Naughty Noon and Lady Celeste, you get to the academic circles where you quickly feel out of place. You are scruffy, dirty adventurers. Everyone here is, living off mom and dad dwarf's credit and dressed well. I mean, it's not even that the area seems to be more economically better than the last area you were in. The buildings and houses all look about the same. The streets are as clean, which is quite clean actually. But there are more shops given over to academic pursuits. You find one that has a fine stock of fine papers and pens and inks. You find a bookstore. You haven't actually seen a bookstore before Naughty Noon. Most people have book collections. You've never seen a store that sells just books.
Wow, what a waste of space.
And of course, like most bookstores today, the section on supernatural romance is the thing that is selling on this college campus right now. It's labeled fairy smut.
She's half wizard, he's half centaur. What kind of sex will they have?
Start opening the fairy smut book. I immediately close it.
Representations. It's like, whew. Right. So a lot of shops that cater to the academics here. They've actually got a place to bind books for you.
We're looking for the library with the tablets rather than that.
It's a squat stone building, very much kind of brutalist architecture compared to these quite nice houses all around it. But this is just like a blemish in the middle of all this beauty. Is just this squat, concrete colored stone building, single floor. There's guards at the entrance checking IDs, some taking money here and there.
Do we have ID?
Don't even know what that is.
Oh, you were told like students could use it for free.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what ID is. What?
Yeah, that's fair.
No.
Hey, let's go on and talk to the guards.
Yeah. Your place of living doesn't have a number that's given to you at birth that you must keep for the rest of your life.
No, that's crazy. Who would do that?
All right, well, you go up, and they look at you and say, you ain't students. Well, nope. They look up because you're all taller than them. They're dwarf guards. You ain't students.
No, we are... Noddy, go ahead.
I was just saying we're people who want to use the library.
Yeah, day pass. Costs you 1 money unit. I forget what they're called in this game. What are they called again? Zennies? Zenits. Yeah, okay.
1 money unit. That's extortion. Why? Back in the place that we come from, it costs half a money unit.
I pay for both of us.
Oh.
No, it's just 1 money unit for both of you.
Oh, well, I pay for both of us.
See? It only costs half a money unit. Well done. Good bargaining.
Yeah. Good job, Naughty. I knew bringing you along was a good idea.
Yep. Reason why the building's only 1 story is because most of it's underground. The vaults are better able to be humidity controlled, etc. So most of the older tomes are underground. And of course, the oldest tomes are scribed onto metals, plates, some stones.
All right. Well,
and there are a number of. You've got the feeling that a lot of these people are not part of the library, like they're students looking for a little extra money. Like, hey, I'll be your guide for only this amount of money.
Well, that's exactly what we want. So
yeah, signs held up like, we'll provide assistance for alcohol.
Go up to the front desk or whatever it is and say, hey, we're here researching. We're from out of town, obviously. We're here. We want to know more about the zombies and the zombie plague and the zombie things and all things undead, zombie related undeadness.
Well, do you want the most recent events?
I don't know. We want the stuff that happened in the past.
Well, I mean
the most recent event is the one that we described that we were involved in. Do you want us to tell you about that? No?
I was talking about the one that was a couple of 100 years ago. That was the last big uprising, but there have been many others through history.
Look, I don't know. We just want the one with we just want information about all of the things which happened and what linked them all, I guess, and knowing stuff about.
Well, as I said, the most recent, most of those are in trade tongue, and he tells you how to get there. It's like 1 vault down.
All right.
Now,
I was going to say, hey, can I spend a Fabula point to have like a student nearby overhear this and go, oh my god, that's exactly what I'm writing my paper on. Let me come over and help you do this because I just
is
love
mumbling
the
in the
material.
background. Someone's mumbling in the background. I need an idea for my thesis. What can I write my thesis?
Yeah, exactly.
Immediately comes over and says, I will offer you aid in exchange for a story.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
That'd
be a little point spent.
Can I do that? Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
Whee! All right. Well, student whose name I haven't thought up yet. We need information on like zombies or on the undead. Sorry, the undead and the undead curse and all the things which happened and what was going on, because we think it's
so
coming
he
back
reiterates that the most recent incursion that was global
again. A couple of 100 years ago.
It was a couple 100 years ago. Prior to that, there were other incursions. Just the one that was a couple 100 years ago seemed to be an all-out push. It happened across the globe, as far as he understands it, all at once.
Well, I mean, we'll start with the latest one, I guess.
Yep.
It seems it's a cycle. It's coming back round again. Time to put your knowledge to good use.
Oh, do tell, as he starts scribing as you walk.
Well,
Okay.
My friend here was undead, but they got better.
All right, you guys are still going to need to make rolls. You're both kind of helping out, though. So why don't both of you give me insight's going to be the primary, but you can pick your secondary. Yes, it can be might, as you're struggling heavily with the tomes, bringing them to the tables and saying, "What's this?"
I'm going to say insight and dexterity for myself to just move quickly and find stuff that's useful, like skimming.
Yeah. And
Why
then
not?
he can.
Hey,
Oh,
14.
Nice. With that
double
roll,
insight.
give me a double insight roll as well. Again, Dion. Give me another roll.
Okay.
Double insight.
Double insight. My specialty. Oop, I minimized my screen. Come back. Where'd it go? Oh god. Where did it go? Hold on. Okay, I found it. Nope.
Oh my gosh, yet again. Okay.
So close. All
right. You go through the histories, and there are, in the more recent, again, couple 100 years old, recollections of past events and why this was so different in the past when there were undead incursions like this. And their guess is that, and this is translated by the student who's helping you out. The guess is that undead really aren't monstrous per se. What they were was something from the ethereal realm came through, a sort of energy that would reanimate a dead body or puppet it. That the original consciousness of whatever that body was, it wasn't there. It was just being used as a flesh puppet. That's how it was in the past. And it was assumed to be kind of a side effect of a lot of these ether storms, because they do tend to rend between realities, is that it was a being or beings from another realm that don't have corporeal bodies, but they were able to energize dead bodies. But even so, once they became animated like that, they had a desire to consume flesh and to wantonly kill. Now, whether that is the intent of the thing that inhabited it or something went wrong, we don't know, because they haven't been able to question one to find out. That's what it was in the past. The most recent one, however, was a lot more strategic, a lot more tactical, and definitely had an overseeing person, council, something behind it that was able to strategize over a very long time, because it knew the different weaknesses within the different races, within the different cities, within the different principalities. It knew what their weaknesses were, and they struck when it was the most advantageous, which required a lot of planning and a lot of inside information. So the conjecture is that someone found a way to harness this power that could inhabit bodies, and that the undead this time around were, as the drunk was saying, were just the shock troops. They were just used as a cheap army, whereas the people that were really behind all of this really had nothing to do with these undead energies at all. They just found a way to make them useful. Lady Celeste, you failed it twice, but I'm going to kind of give it to you anyway because the player, may have recognized this or may not have recognized this. The experience of what an undead is in this record does not jive with what happened to you.
Okay.
The body was animated because your soul was still attached to it.
Right. Right. So I explain that. Be like, in my experience, what happened to me, I saw my body moving.
First-hand witness?
I believe so. Yeah. It was a very out-of-body experience, and there were other spirits that I could speak to that were tethered to the same area.
Okay. He's writing all this down feverishly. So this events, or at least what happened to you, does not jive with the record of the past undead invasion.
Is there anything more to be gained? Because I didn't roll because
Go ahead and you roll.
Thing, so
yeah.
All right.
No, go ahead and roll. Yeah, there's a lot more to be gained.
I will spend my once per scene ability to change that 6 that I rolled there into a 7 using my lucky number 7 thing. So that is a critical now, if that makes it any better.
Okay. You come across a couple of pieces of information that are interesting. So this is from the Second Age 2361. The text of Ardvolian of Vranis is again translated as Tuar, the demon lord. And it's fragmented, so it kind of starts in the middle of a sentence. And of 6 pales were demons made, the 6 being the most strong and fierce, the first the least in might. But also there were the great demons, those who were beyond the pale. Of these there were always a few in number, but their strength in arms and magic is to be feared. For the most part, they were aligned to a certain element of the world, be it fire, ice, earth, or air. Mighty among them was Azatar, the lord demon of cold. His was the realm of chilling ice, the far north, and his reign was of utter terror. Little has been learned of his fate after the War of Dominion, which is what the last war was called, and many assume he was slain by the Lord Kaitari in the final battle. So, demons, I think only Lady Celeste would have the background for this. So, let's see what you remember from your education about demons. Give me a double insight roll again.
It's amazing that they transcribed that cough as well. That's pretty impressive.
Let's see if I fall asleep that day.
My throat is starting to get raw.
Ooh, 17.
You did very well this time. Okay, so demons are not what the lay people think they are. They're not from like the polar opposite of the celestials or the angels, etc. They're not. Demons are dimensional creatures that come through in particularly bad ether storms. They're very powerful, but this also kind of falls in with where they think undead originate from, where it's energies from another plane that come in and invade. But these demons, it looks like, were the head or the tactical brains behind the War of Dominion. Your church has particular magics that are effective against demons or extraplanar beings.
Yep. I explain this to the student. And I kind of try to preach about the word of Obsidian briefly.
Yeah. And the reason why this text is here, of course, is because this demon was linked to ice and storms, and this is the land of ice and snow. And
that checks out, yeah.
Yeah.
I am remembering things about the system rather than about this thing. And that rolling a critical gets you an opportunity to spend, doesn't it? Yeah. So I have pressed the thing to look at it. One of them is you discover 1 vulnerability or 1 trait of a creature you can see. but we can't see any creatures at the moment. But would it be possible to get a vulnerability or trait of like the undead in general, because that's what we are looking at?
Yeah.
Or possibly.
So
Yeah?
I kind of said it a few times, but to give it to you again, because there are lots of powers that roll all around this. They are extraplanar. Any power that can send an extraplanar being or affect extraplanar will affect undead and demons. At least
All
the
right.
conventional undead. As Lady Celeste is pointing out, what she became wasn't conventional.
Wasn't that? All right. Okay. Interesting.
Extraplanar isn't a type of damage that you can do.
No, but there are a lot of powers that allow you to send things back to where they came from, stuff like that. So those would all work on them. There's a couple of classes that have a lot to do with shifting things from planes.
I mean, maybe Lady Celeste, the summoner, or whatever it is that you are. Is that shifting?
I'm
Yeah, because you're
Working
pulling
out,
stuff
it's
out
about
of the
what we're
void.
looking
That's
at.
literally what you're doing, is you're yanking
Yeah.
things out of this void. That
I would say I don't have a lot of knowledge about it, even though I can do it. Just because the backstory for the character is like she can do this ability, but like the rest of the people in her church can't.
Yeah.
Because it's a different class.
I mean,
So
literally,
she's so
what
new about it.
Lady Celeste is doing is pulling demons, or in her mind, angels,
Mm.
out of the firmament to do things for her. But that's what she's doing.
Well, if you want to talk about voids in that, there's the Entropist, but of course no one would be an Entropist.
Yep.
That'd be silly to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, apparently one of the big lords they named Azatar was here in this area and was believed to be slain in the last battle.
Believed to be.
Believed to be slain.
I mean,
Just remember, every JRPG ends with you trying to kill God, so that's what we've got to build up to. Get the demons
Yes.
and then you get God.
His twirl.
yeah. All right. Well,
So that's one thing, but I kind of already pointed that out, so I'll give you another. There was apparently an artifact called the Compass of Vern Kai, like a navigator's compass, like a sailor would use, that apparently had some effect on things in the battle, and it's here.
Oh.
Yoink.
Yep. Apparently it was used at the last battle. So there's an artifact here. It gets sketchy. Like for a while there, it was displayed prominently in some of their holy shrines, etc. It moved around from village to village for a while. But since you're looking in the historical articles right now, you have no idea where it is currently. But apparently it existed in the last battle and was handed around from church to church afterwards.
right. When you say here, does it mean here this library or here this city?
In this island chain, in this
Right.
where you are geographically.
You mean with the dwarves, or
Yes, with the dwarves.
right? So generally with the dwarves, somewhere on this place that we have.
Yeah. Again,
So,
you're
this
looking
is-
in the
okay,
history
alright.
stacks. Like you could
Yes.
probably go
Yep,
up to the more
it
recent.
could go anywhere.
Yeah,
All right.
and find out
I
where it
mean-
is exactly right now.
Yeah, we'll ask. We will go and see if there is a museum with a giant display saying, "Come and see the compass here! Amazing! Always points south or something."
I don't know. Just
Wow.
roll a d6 and say even or odd before we roll it.
Odd. And there we
Odd?
go, a 1.
Okay. He happens to be double majoring in art as well.
Yeah.
The I'm going to say spelling, but the symbol for the compass is a little different. It's changed over time, but yeah, it's actually in the collection in this city. There is like a public relics area. It is considered a holy relic now.
All right, time for us to steal it.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Of
didn't
course.
say that, student who was with us. Dan, or whatever your name. Dan. Yeah, Dan the student. That's your name now.
Now we have a heist game. Yeah, so apparently there's an artifact. It doesn't tell you exactly what it did, but it's referred to often in that it shifted the course of the final battle, that it played into them winning.
Cool. That might be useful for us then.
Yeah, so there you go. A useful item, and the fact that they're all from an alternate plane, which, yeah. Okay. This takes both groups all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know what else. All right. Bye, student. Dan.
Thank you for your help.
He's got the while you're talking, giving him the information, right? He's got the yarn board behind him with all the okay, so we got undead here, and this happened here. He's working out his conspiracy board. Okay. Did you guys just decide to keep your room or rooms at the inn?
I mean,
One
why
room,
not?
yeah. Yeah, I'll pay for it. It's 2 gold.
For both rooms, if you want to keep them, yeah.
No, just one. Just for all of us.
Yep.
Oh, what that is it?
All of you look away.
I'm
You're
already
just keeping the one room, and it's your room, and we don't
You
have
see
it.
the fairy smut book peeking out of her backpack.
Oh yeah, I'm totally. You know what? I did drop a gold on that.
I gotta find out what happens to Barnabas.
It's really good story. I mean, there's a lot of sex, but when you look past that, it's gold.
All right, so you do have a message left with the barkeep. It's from the inspector saying that yes, the High Lords would like your attendance this evening if you can manage.
Well, it's night, and Richard's gone. It's possible his power just failed. So.
Oh no, are they going through storms there?
Not that I'm aware of, but I just saw his light went out, so I'm wondering if it's an electricity thing that someone just died.
The light behind his eyes went out,
Yes.
and then so did he. Okay. Well, maybe we'll end it there for the night. My voice is getting a little scratchy, but yes, you're asked to come to, at your convenience this evening. If you have not yet dined yet, we'll provide a pass for you. But
yeah, I turned up going with a sheep going, this one's really tasty.
I think we need to eat beforehand. We've been poisoned too many times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it smart this time.
Okay, gonna eat beforehand. Yeah, there's no. It's just an open invitation for the evening. No set time. It's just like just show up, and it's just an informal meeting.
Okay, cool.
And he left instructions for the barkeep to tell you how to get there.
Okay.
You go
So
past
it
the
is
place
good to
that got
be.
torn down, and by the sign that's no longer there, and then you take a left.
No, it's over in 15, down here.
Okay, where are we? Where's the bar?
You're in the middle there, where
Okay.
the icon says you are here.
Doesn't say that to me. It just...
Oh, you don't see it?
Yeah, I don't see you are here, but I see the cool little icon.
Okay. I didn't know you guys didn't get to see the little plate, the name plate.
No, I like this little character design though. It's like a little puppet.
Yep, it's an isometric. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, we can play on a little further. There he is.
Hey!
Hey!
All right. So you choose to eat before you go this time.
Mm.
Okay. And since you are buying rooms here, the barkeep does let you know that if you don't want to walk, there are carriages for hire that make it a bit easier to get there, especially if you don't want to arrive all sweaty and full of dust from the road. Not that their officials are all high muckety mucks. Most of them come from very conventional backgrounds, so they don't really put on airs.
What's wrong with being all dusty from the road, I say, being the scout who enjoys walking down long roads?
Have you
and getting
seen
all
our
dusty?
dust? I've seen our dust. I wouldn't want to.
Well, Marco's probably also got all sorts of weird animal smells around him. A pungent aroma you found. Yeah.
All right.
Do we have a bath? Can we use a? Can we
Yeah.
clean?
Yeah, there's a common room that you can get a copper tub filled up, and the dwarves are very clean people. Like, you've noticed that their cities tend to be very clean, very orderly. So
Then no, I haven't seen your dust.
you've only seen it in the proper rubbish bins.
Yeah.
Did you also ask about the waystones? Do you know where they are?
Nobody asked about the waystones.
Nobody asked about them.
We were looking up zombies and undead and finding out important things. What were you doing?
Paying for all this?
Oh, okay, good. I guess. You know, I could have sworn I saw Lady Celeste paying for it, but you know.
Yeah.
And she's paying the initial money. All right. Well, you'll arrive. And again, this the seat of government here, it's a bunch of small buildings. They blend in with the rest of the buildings. Nothing special about them. You still can't read the dwarven tongue, but they do have like signboards, clapboards out that are done. The trade is translated there as well. So like you got courthouse.
Well, I can't read that
You've got
either,
the
so-
high chambers, where you're supposed to go and report to is the high chambers. And there's a youngish dwarf sitting out front, reading a book by candlelight, and he's got a tray of food and what looks like a hookah of some sort. Takes a bite of food, takes a little puff as he reads through, and as he sees you approaching, he bends the page back to mark his place in the book, puts it in his sack, takes hurriedly continues eating as the carriage is dropping you off, puts a plate in his backpack as well, stands up, brushes the crumbs off himself, and waits to see if you are indeed the people he is waiting for.
A gesture at our height. See how tall we are? Yes. We're definitely those people.
No, you're the tall boys we've been waiting for. They got the story about the undead. Yeah. A lot of us are skeptical about that, but I'm supposed to take you directly in to talk to the lordships. Is this all of you?
What's left of
I mean,
us?
Yeah, so there were more.
Once upon a
Okay,
time.
well, I'm sure that'll come out in the conversations. He shoves everything into the backpack, including the still lit candle, which he briefly pauses to stuff out before he shoves in there.
Oh my god.
Slips it over his shoulders. It's like, all right, come on this way. We're pretty informal around here. I don't know what your ruling bodies are like back where you came from, but we all have regular jobs here. Come on back. Oh, here, grab. He stops and he gets. He has a couple of oil lamps. He hands them out because it is dark. It's like it's evening. All right. Just follow me. You got a little bit of a walk here. And it's kind of like this long, slow spiral because like most of the buildings here, there's more below ground than there is above ground. It takes you down this one corridor and, you're noticing the place has lots of art on the walls. A lot of it looks historical. You see bookshelves and nooks and crannies all over the place where there are dwarves sitting and lounging and reading. A lot of studying going on, it looks like. There's some nods here and there. Yeah, it brings you to, he opens the door. He knocks first. All the doors here are they're mostly stone bound in iron, which sounds very brutish, but the doors actually are really, really well designed. They're thick, but they turn, the hinges are very smooth. They open easily, but they look like they could withstand quite a bit of damage. He knocks. He waits for a moment, doesn't hear anything. He's like, gets a key ring out and shoves a few keys until he finds the right one, opens it up. It's like, go on in, guys. They'll be here in just a minute.
Everybody.
He steps into the
oh,
room and he
God.
uses his candle to light the other oil lamps that are on the walls. And you're kind of like it's a cozy room. There's some books on shelves. It's a round room. There's a small round table in the middle. He's like, I'll go get some refreshments.
Yeah, we're lucky we don't have
Go and
dangerous
refresh yourself.
Okay, and he leaves. He closes the door.
The gas starts boiling and
Yeah.
All right, you just wait.
I mean,
um,
get up, look around, generally pace the area. Just, check the place for, I don't know, secret spy holes.
Anything cool to look at in here? Yeah.
Roll me an insight plus whatever you'd like to find a secret spy hole.
I mean, I think that's insight again.
Sure.
Really. So, yeah. So,
Insight your insight.
Oh,
ooh,
I will spend a Fabula point on that.
if you've got a 6 in bank, then it's a different scene.
Yeah, but I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to spend the Fabula point because that way we have spent 4 and we will get an XP as well. So, yeah. So, yes, I will do that and I will tap
Nosy Parker.
happy-go-lucky explorer, I guess, just for investigating
Sure,
and
yeah.
looking at stuff. I'll re-roll both of them. One, so insight again. Pow! I inspect
Ooh,
to the value of
You
10.
did just enough.
So just
Okay.
barely.
Yeah, so at first you don't see a lot. But you start pulling books that look interesting out of the shelf. And then you pull one particular tome out and you notice that there is a gap behind the shelf. And you grab one of the lamps, bring it a little closer. There's a room back there. And Gary, the dwarf from the first city, is bound, gagged, and unconscious on the floor behind the bookshelf.
That
Gary!
wasn't what I was expecting. Oh my god! Let's free him.
Okay. You start pulling
Pull 'em
books out until you find a catch that swings the whole
shelf.
case open.
Yeah. Yeah, quickly. Help. It's him.
Pull
I
Gary
run
out.
over and help.
He's alive, but he's been hit over the head. Some bruising, some blood.
Gesture at Lady Celeste. Gesture at Gary.
Heal? Is he dead?
He's not dead.
You're the medical person.
But
I don't know.
he's out, unconscious, and suffered a head blow.
I'm gonna heal him.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll heal 50 HP on him.
Yeah.
And
His
cure
eyes
fatigue.
blink wide. His mouth is still bound. He's still got a gag in it. He's trying to talk.
We aren't. Yeah.
Where's the inspector?
Was it him? Did the inspector do it?
No, I got taken with him.
We just found you. Who were you taken by?
Where are we?
Who were you taken by?
Constables.
Oh my god. The police, they're corrupt. Who would have guessed? Not a cab. What is it? A Kaz. All cops are zombies. No! We're here in the highfalutin place.
Okay, all right. Oh, my head. No, it's Lestrade was asking me some questions, and some of the officers came up, and Lestrade was ordering you to do something, and he turned back to talk to me, and I saw them club the inspector over the head, and then it all went black. Somebody hit me across the head.
I mean, that could have been the undead dressed as constables. Seeing as nobody ever notices anybody who is undead while they're wearing different clothes. But, you know, it could be anything. Oh my god, and why are you here? They brought you here. Is one of the high people in on it? What about Gary? Or, not Gary.
I'm
The guy
Gary.
who brought us here. Yeah, not you. I didn't think you're in on it. Or maybe you are. Maybe getting crushed on the back of the head and tied up.
Hey, guys, all Garys are zombies?
Ah,
Nice.
oh my god, maybe.
I'm not a zombie. I'm alive. Oh, my head.
It's something an undead would say.
It's been a while since you were left in here.
Yeah, let's get out and investigate.
Well, in
All
that
right,
case, I'll go
Nutty
try the door.
Noon, you go and you try and open the door. It doesn't open.
Is it
Flashback to the GM describing how thick and awesome these doors were.
What a thick and awesome door.
Do they open outward or inward?
Hinges on the other side.
Okay, so they open out.
So
Well,
they open outwards.
Well, from our perspective, they open outwards.
We are inside,
Alright.
so yes. Is this the only exit?
It's a fairly small room, although it's kind of round. And I mean, you did find this one secret spot back here behind the bookshelf. Who knows what else might be here? I mean, you just, if we were to give it a numerical scale, you only just made
Everybody look around and try and find exits or smash open doors or... I don't know.
I'm going to try to
levers?
smash open the door.
What?
Okay, you fail.
Okay.
What?
I tried 2 or 3 times, so I'm probably hurt.
I look at everybody and I go, could somebody teleport? Did somebody have that spell? I can't remember.
I do. Actually, yeah, I have a thing to teleport
I
us.
thought I had remembered somebody
Mm-hmm.
saying that. Can you
Do we want to do
teleport
that, or
outside?
do we want to stay
I mean-
here?
I'd rather
I
not
don't
be in the
know.
locked room with the bound.
That's
Okay.
fair.
Would I be able to use? I have that ability that where I can just leave. Can I use that to get outside the room and then let everyone else out?
I don't know. What's the ability?
Oh shit! What's that called? It's under my rogue class. Something like I'm out of here or something like that.
Oh, you got see you later?
Yeah.
All right, somebody read it out to me.
You may use an action to spend one Fabula point to vanish from the current scene, reappearing where you want to in a different scene in which another player character is present. Describe your
Okay,
escape
so
from
yes,
the-
Oh.
that would take you out of this scene. However, they're still stuck in this scene.
Yeah.
Okay, so that wouldn't help
Yeah.
everyone else. Out, so don't,
This won't help anyone else, but it will get you out of the scene.
I fell down the back of the cushions and we can't find him anymore.
So here's the thing: I could teleport us out of here, but I'll be out of magic essentially, almost.
I know,
Can
but
you
I-
just
I-
teleport yourself out and then open the door from the other side?
I could teleport all of
Would
us,
that-
including Gary,
Oh,
to
Yeah, but
like
would
a place a day away.
Would it be cheaper for you to just teleport to the other side? That is the question.
No, it's just
Okay.
40
It's
MP
the
to
same,
do the whole
okay.
thing. Yeah,
all right.
it's because I'm summoning is what it costs, and then I just when I dispel
Oh,
the summon,
so up
it's an
to a
option
day
to do
away?
that. Up to a day's travel away.
So you could teleport everybody to Gary's city, the first city you came across.
do we want to do
Want
that?
I don't
Do
know.
we want to go to Gary's?
Do we want to...
Gary probably
I
wants to
mean,
go to Gary.
Lestrade here has been knocked out, so do we want to investigate that, or do we want to, like...
Oh, is Lestrade here?
Well, he's not here, but
Oh.
Lestrade here has gone missing.
Well, we're not being attacked by any evil Katani priests or anything. So I
Well,
don't
somebody's attacked Gary, though, so that's the point. I'm wondering if, like, are they kill? Have they? Like, is this a trap? Do the high people not want to see us, and we're here as scapegoats for death?
Hmm.
You know what? Tell.
Actually, you could work this out from what Gary was saying. So the message to meet here with the high muckety mucks
Oh, was
could
supposed
not
to
have
come
come
from
from
Lestrade.
Lestrade because he
Yeah,
was
so he
knocked
wouldn't-
out much earlier.
So it wasn't from him.
Huh.
So we should panic.
Well, you're in a nice sealed room. One might say a panic room. So,
I mean, who knows if this will help, but I could like look around to see if there's. I mean, if someone put in that secret spot to me, I could check it over to see if there's any kind of way out of here.
I assume everybody came over when I started shouting, "Hey, it's Gary! Gary is He's behind
Yeah.
this bookshelf here. So it's over here."
All right.
Feel free to. I mean,
yep, you can give me a
Do
double
your
insight
stuff.
roll as well.
All right. Let's see. All right. Okay, here we go. We go 12.
Okay. You're pretty positive there's not another way out in this room, but you do find another secret cache in here.
Okay.
It's behind another bookcase. It's a little concealed area. You pop it open, and there are bottles of colored liquids, a bowl, and a very sharp blade.
Hey guys, look what I found.
Now, if you want to pop open any of those potions and take a look, you and Lady Celeste can both make me double insight rolls.
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Go for it.
16.
And Bill?
All right. Find my cursor. 10.
10. All right, Bill, you're not certain, but you've definitely smelled this before. It's kind of a very earthy, loamy kind of smell. You're certain you've placed it before. It's got a bad memory attached to it. Lady Celeste, that's the stuff they were shooting into your veins.
That's the stuff that
That's
they
the-
were
Oh,
injecting into us.
Now that you're looking at it, the bowl's also kind of stained, kind of rich brown, and smells of copper.
So it looks like they've taken over this place as well.
supplies.
Oh my god!
All right, so we're going to end for the night. Before I do, though, is the plan, just to set us up for next time, to wait it out until someone comes in, or do you want to use powers to get out of here? The door and the walls are, as I was saying, coming in, are insanely thick and heavy. Very practical dwarven work.
I think if we want to teleport out, I can back to Gary's house. I'm just worried about my MP, but also we have items, so I shouldn't worry too much.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can spend inventory points on
Yeah,
getting
because we
that,
did
but-
restock.
You don't have to do it yet. I just wanted to know what you overall feel.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait it out,
I-
or do you want to try and get out?
See, I want to get out. I also want to see what's going on, and we don't seem to be in immediate danger. And I can just do this as an action.
So
So,
you could just teleport us. I mean,
yeah. I just
I
want to
would
see
like to
what's
go
going
out
on.
and sneak around the place and find out what's going on. So I wouldn't mind
Yeah.
teleporting to the other side.
Yeah,
of the door,
that's kind of what I
sort
was
thing.
thinking. Yeah.
Well, have I been on the other side of that particular door? Is the question.
Well, yeah,
We
you've
had- it's
walked,
the
you've
only
walked
way
in
in.
That was
here,
the-
so,
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Okay, then yeah, I could teleport us to the other side of the door easily.
yeah. It's the same expenditure, unfortunately.
Yeah. I just have to down an elixir right after. But yeah, I guess we could do that if we want, because I do want to know what's going on here, and I feel like running away right away isn't the best idea.
Yep.
Part of me wants to leave Gary in the room so he's safe, but also I don't know if we can open it from the other side either. So
Oh, we lost Jameis this time.
yeah, he went a little bit ago.
All right, no, that's good enough. So, I mean, the plan is though that we are going to try and get out of the room instead of waiting.
All right, yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
the idea?
yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay,
Welcome
well,
back, Jameis.
that just gives me a place to start with next time around.
We
All right,
teleport to
we'll go ahead and
Ash,
end it there for the
so
night.
What are we doing?
Richard, you want to go ahead and plug
Uh,
your things?
We're just ending. I have not streamed in like a week or more, unfortunately. Stuff has been happening here, but when I do stream, you can watch me play video games badly here on Twitch at LMTDTMFFR. Or say it with me now.
Limited
Time
time
offer.
offer. No,
No
fouls.
fouls.
Yeah.
Probably help to have the
Huzzahs
keys
for us.
that. Dion, tell us about your thing.
Well, when I'm not playing TTRPGs with all my super cool awesome friends, that's you guys, you can find me at my channel, Substances Used, where I am playing retro JRPGs and all sorts of stuff. I started Final Fantasy X last night, and it's a fun playthrough so far. I'm enjoying it. The story's trash, but that's fine. It's fun gameplay. And I just got back from vacation, so yeah.
From the
Yay,
mythical
well
lands
done.
of California.
Yes, they said it was a myth, but it's real, I swear.
Jameis, tell us about your electronic brain.
Yep, I have a blog. It's where I post all sorts of stuff, then immediately forget about it, just like this game I just did. My blog's at jameshenright.blogspot.com, so come along and see what I've forgotten.
Oh, Longshot GM asked where his gift from the vacation was. He smoked it. All gifts were smoked. Bill, do you have anything?
Yeah, I'm running. I've got a Necromancer's game every other week on Mondays, which this will be a week. If you'd like to try that out, get in touch. I can get you in the game. Also, every other Tuesday, which is not this week, I am running Castle Amber. So if you want to get on that, let me know and I'll get you.
We tripped all over that one.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, but if you found us, you know where we are. But check out Blue Magic, BLUMAGIK.com, where you can find a lot of years of silliness like this, as well as all of our social media links. So go check that out. Say goodbye, everybody.